Good morning, traders, and welcome back to your daily market update. We've got a busy week ahead with geopolitical headlines and central bank chatter driving sentiment. Let's take a look at how major markets are shaping up today. First up, let's have a look at the dollar index, DXY, which is holding steady around 98 this morning. Investors are keeping a close eye on Washington, where talks between the US, European leaders, and Ukraine continue after earlier discussions with Russia failed to deliver a breakthrough. From the Fed side, traders are still leaning towards a 25 basis point rate cut in September, but stronger producer inflation and retail sales last week have cooled expectations for a larger move. Technically, the index is stuck just under its 20-day moving average near 98.3, with support around 97.6 and resistance up towards 98.7. Next up, let's have a look at WTI crude oil. Oil prices have stabilized around $62.50 per barrel. The market is balancing some soft global demand signals with renewed supply from OPEC. Geopolitical headlines around Ukraine could play into some sanction risks, but for now, crude looks a bit range bound. Support is coming near $61, while resistance sits at around the $65 mark. Until we see a clear breakout, traders may continue to treat this as a consolidation phase. Next up, let's have a look at gold. Gold is steady around 33.30 an ounce. Stronger US inflation data has tempered expectations of an aggressive Fed easing, which has kind of limited the upside for the metal, but safe haven demand remains underpinned by geopolitical uncertainty. On the charts, gold is sandwiched between this support around 33.05 and resistance near 33.58. The neutral RSI suggests that the market is waiting for its next catalyst, which will likely be from this week's central bank signals or political developments. Lastly, let's have a look at the Australian dollar, which is hovering just below the 65-cent mark, pressured by weaker Chinese data and lingering global growth concerns. US consumer confidence has also slipped, which has supported the case for Fed easing, but hasn't really given the Australian dollar much of a lift. Technically, the pair is consolidating around its 75-day moving average. Support is at 65 cents with deeper levels around 64.50, while resistance comes in near 65.70 and the psychological level of 66 cents. Well, it looks like the week ahead is likely to be driven by two themes: geopolitics with ongoing US and European talks with Ukraine, and monetary policy with the Fed's Jackson Hole symposium right around the corner. Markets are positioning cautiously with key levels holding across the dollar, commodities, and majors. We'll be watching closely to see which of these catalysts sets the tone. That's it for today's morning market update. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next session.